Hello, guys. Welcome to the 4th episode of the BROCKRAND podcast. With me is our two very special guests. One of them is many of you know as a great builder in our community, and his name is Brickitect. Say hello.
Hello.
That's our retarded friend. And we also have for my co-host today, Dreams of Cheese. Say hello, Dreams of Cheese.
Hello, everybody.
That's Dreams of Cheese right there, folks. You heard it first. So today we have a few questions for you today, Brickitect. And if you'd answer them, that'd be great. So the first question we have for you today is, where did you learn to build houses so fucking well?
Well, I have this friend. His name is called Sarings.
I've heard of him. Yeah.
Yeah, his ID is 22122, and we found each other around maybe 2011, 2012, and before we met, I had a lot of experience with Legos, so with Lego blocks, so I had a pretty good advantage already. But then we started building together, and we started building dream houses together every day. And
that's cool. Yeah.
And over time, our styles progressed, and I became fascinated with the what I call the Arizona style.
Okay.
Like the Adobe brick and all that?
Yeah, the southwestern look of Arizona and Vegas and stuff like that in that region.
Yeah, I've noticed that in your builds. I like that style.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Based on what I know, I'm the only person that can build this style. But Sarings does it every once in a while, but I do it a lot better than him because I am much more familiar with the style because they're surrounding me like Mexicans.
Wait, if you don't mind answering. If you don't mind answering. Wait, what part of it? Are you in the Southwest?
There are Mexicans everywhere.
Are you in the Southwest
I feel you, man.
of America?
I'm in Arizona right now. That's where I live.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I assume, but you know. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I've never talked to Sarings personally, but I've seen him around. He seems people seem to know him in the in-game community. So yeah. So speaking of the in-game community, what is your general opinion on them? Just
okay. I'm gonna do it like this. What the fuck is your problem? Like a lot of people are just immature and just so fucking weird. It's disturbing. But
I've seen a lot of strange people.
Sometimes I find it quite amusing. So I don't know. Sometimes I find it amusing.
Well, sometimes you'll find the kids.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, go ahead, dude. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, no. Part of the in-game community is actually it's one of the things that it does turn me off of the game quite a bit personally. So like that's part of the reason why I don't play it very often. What about it? Like, is there something that you do that makes it? This sounds kind of bitter, I know. Like, it makes it tolerable, but how do you push it away? Because it gets kind of toxic, you know. Like, how do you deal with that?
I don't know. I just kind of ignore it and zone out while I build. But one of the things that kind of is really weird is when people just start worshiping me like I'm Jesus. Like, they just go in front of one of my houses and just start bowing down in front of it saying, "Oh, hail Brickitect." I'm like, dude, I'm just a person that can actually build.
That's great.
It's weird.
They're pretty good builds.
There will be mobs and mobs of people just surrounding my tiny little house. And I'm like, oh my god.
Well, to be completely fair, good builders are few and far between these days.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, you'll find one of those kids who's just so stupid enough, just stupid enough that it's entertaining. But you don't want too stupid. You know?
Yeah.
It's one of those kids that you can just screw with them indefinitely, and it's really fun.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. Hodot is a troll.
Get out of here.
We're all trolls in this world.
I hate to admit it, but I am too. I'm a troll.
Alright, well, this will all get us banned, so, good job, guys.
I'm not a troll. Not a troll. Going for the record, not a troll. I like it here. Don't ban. No, please.
Okay.
Should we go on to the next question? Do you think?
Yeah, sure. Do you want to take that
All
one?
right. Yeah, sure. What got you and your brother on the forums together? Because if I remember correctly, you and Blaukface or Blukeface, however he prefers to pronounce it,
I think it's Blukeface, not Blaukface. I'm not.
I don't know. I mean, I guess you'd have to ask him because he made it. Anyway, like you guys got on the forums together. What was like the, I guess, inspiration or
I was just
I guess
wondering
reason for it?
I was just wandering around on the BROCKRAND homepage, and I just stumbled upon it, I guess.
And your brother already had an account and just kind of got
No,
in on it?
I had one, and then he saw me, and like, what the fuck is that? And then I'm like, it's the forums. And then he said, I'm going to join. And then he became more addicted than I am. And I'm like,
Biggest mistake
shit.
you both ever made.
Humble beginnings.
When I found out that he's addicted to it, like some guy is on drugs, and I'm like, shit.
This is the best reaction I've ever heard. But I noticed you're building right now. Like, how many of these houses have you done in like the last week or so? Like, how often do you do this?
Yeah, actually, out of curiosity, just gonna interrupt really quick, Hodot. Are you recording his like the Skype screen or?
No, I'm
people
not.
see
This
what
is
we're
going to
talking
be
about? Okay.
what right now is going to be an image just over the audio.
Okay, so they can't see what
They don't see the
for the
building,
record, just
no.
so you guys don't think we're completely nuts. At the moment, he's using the Skype screen share thing to show us the house he's building.
Yes,
Pretty
he
nice.
is, and he's doing it very fast and astonishingly fast. Actually, it's ridiculous. But anyway, back to that question. How often do you do this?
Considering the fact that I just got my new computer yesterday, this is actually the first house I built in like 3 months.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a
And
nice. It's a nice.
I'm surprised I'm not rusty.
Well, it's a nice. It's a nice retreat for you, really.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I can see that. On to the next question. You think?
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So do you have any do you have any other building projects, like big building projects or anything specific planned for any time soon?
Well,
And-
this I'm actually building one house of gonna be over 15, maybe over 20 houses. I'm gonna be building a small town.
Oh yeah, you told us about that. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm working on it. I'm working on the first house right now. And
Cool.
to make it more realistic, I'm gonna make some of the houses look unfinished, like just the framework and stuff.
That's a cool
Like
idea.
framework and
I like it.
yeah.
Definitely.
Open.
That's actually kind of interesting too, because the BROCKRAND aesthetic, or whatever people like to call that, it seems to be a different thing every other day. But it's neither here nor there, I guess. Is that it's got to be Legos, it's got to be perfect, but I kind of like the more realistic approach.
Yeah, and some houses are gonna have pools and some won't.
Well, what do you think this this small town might be used for?
I'm just doing it because I haven't built anything in 3 months, and I've been so motivated to just build something,
I wish I had
like,
that.
because for me, if I don't build anything, I go insane. And so yeah.
I wish I had that
think that's-
motivation.
Yeah, same
I'm
problem
kind
with
of afraid
Soda.
No. My chat just went weird. I'm sorry.
Just saw that too.
Incredible. I'm putting that on the podcast soundboard. Okay. I think I'm going to make one eventually. I discussed it in the last episode. Like Sir Double, we were interviewing him, and he said something like, yeah, I forget what word it was, but it was really funny. And so I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna make that. I'm gonna put that into the soundboard for this podcast. And so it's gonna exist. Get hyped, people. It's gonna exist eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually, it's gonna have a lot. It's gonna have. I don't think it's gonna have any of me on it because whatever I say is just questions and random talk. So.
Actually, on the topic of like eventually, if there's like ever one thing you want to see in the game, what would that be?
People that can actually build. Like,
Okay, well, let's we're talking updates. How about let's not get our gripes on the community in. We've already touched on that.
Nice.
well, every server I go to, I see nothing but spammy boxes, and that drives me crazy internally, like internal screaming.
So like
Yeah,
intuitive
I guess
building
that'd be
or what?
frustrating.
I just want
Dude,
people
you-
to actually put effort into their builds instead of just plopping down a box and say, "I'm done. Look at my creation."
Okay.
So
Is
you
that
think maybe like a more intuitive building system might benefit?
also is that an
Yeah.
accurate
Like
impression?
make it like if it were easier to make a nicer build, then maybe more people would make nicer builds.
Yeah, I think.
Definitely. I would think so. Also, was that an accurate impression, do you think?
Well, I mean,
I don't-
there's a lot of little kids on BlockRAND. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say it was inaccurate.
I don't even know anymore. I don't know what the age groups are now. Like, I haven't been on the game in months, so I'm not entirely up to date with terms yet.
Well, we've got like fucking 30-year-olds. Furling left. Did you know that?
Holy
I
shit!
still don't know
Yeah,
if I missed him or
Furling's
not.
gone. He's. I think somebody bullied him too much, and he just left. So
Aw, he was cool.
I know I liked him, and then all of a sudden he's just like, "You guys bully me too much. I'm gonna leave." And then he did.
I mean, let's be
Yeah.
honest. I mean, he did get a lot of shit.
He did
But-
because he has horrible grammar. Like what? He had all the time in the world to fix that, and he never did. But you know,
I can't. I feel. Like part of me feels bad, right? Like he didn't deserve to be like, I guess, laughed out of the community.
yeah.
But by the same token, like, how long you've been here, guy? Come on.
Well, also like we got like 30-year-olds like BizJack and such, and then we
Yeah,
have
but
these.
he's been here since the beginning.
Yeah, he has. I don't know why he still comes around here. He seems just mad every time, but he's just angry and just makes all these very what's the word?
A word. That's what the word
Okay,
is.
Very
damn it.
helpful.
Okay,
I'm
well,
so happy.
I have it
I'm-
on the tip of my tongue and I'm forgetting it. But anyway, like just all these like rash opinions and such. They're really like extreme, one way or the other. But
Okay.
like we have him, and then we have all these 10 to 11 to 12-year-olds. So you know, it's
That's
a great
one thing
mix.
I actually really like about the forum community is that
Anybody can be there.
It's got a pretty good variety. Like,
It
say
does.
what you will about whether or not that's a good thing, but I can appreciate that there's like something for everybody here.
We got transvestites, we got gays, we got lesbians, all around.
All different
A
flavors.
shit ton of
Furries and bronies.
Furries everywhere.
Furries
just
and
had to-
bronies.
That's something
I
I'll
just
never understand. Like how so many furries just came together one day. Like,
I don't know what
Team
happened.
together. Bad joke.
Yif in hell. No
Shit.
offense to you for not gonna finish that word, but I'm I don't know, I'm friends with many of you. I have a lot of respect for you, maybe, and
You
you won't leave my hearts,
Yay.
or my ass, but.
Oh, no.
Yeah, furries in the wrong place.
All right, I'm on a roll here. I should probably stop.
Sorry.
No, I love you guys. I love everyone on the forums. Really, I have nothing against you guys. You heard it first, folks. I'm gay.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, I think I'm a little too nice for my own good sometimes.
Yeah.
Just every once in a while. I think I discussed this with you earlier, Cheese. But
Yeah.
Jeez.
Cheese.
Jeez.
Well, how do you feel when people are taking a picture of you and friends and they're like, "Say cheese"? Like, do you cringe a little bit?
No, because usually people in real life don't say my name is Cheese because it's not.
What if your parents
No,
named you
I-
Cheese?
No, okay, funny story. In 7th grade, I told some kid that because I spent a lot of time on the computer when I was a child.
Yeah.
That at one point I had responded more to cheese than my first name, and so the kid just called me Cheese from there on out.
Does he
And,
still call you Cheese?
It's been 7th grade. I'm in 10th now, so that's 3 years ago it happened.
Nice.
And he was a year below me, So I see him every now and again, and I'm like, does he remember? And it's like I kind of look at him. It's like he didn't say anything. I don't think he remembers. And I've just been afraid to press the issue because, god damn it, my name isn't Cheese. Like I've come to terms with my name. I have no crisis of identity.
So
I am
you don't
my
want him
own
to
person.
call you Cheese anymore?
Yeah, like as a username, fine. Like call me Cheese. I don't care. But come on, man. I'm a person.
Some people call me Hoda in real life, and it really annoys me. I'm like, why did I tell you this information? I try to keep this separate from my real life, but you know.
Because I'm like, what if they Google it? What if they Google it and go on the BROCKRAND forums, and then what happens?
Like,
then,
good lord, all the
know.
horrible things I've done here, right, guys? Right, guys.
Yeah, no, okay. Not horrible things you've done, but let's talk about horrible things the rest of the forums have done.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, let's talk about horrible things I've done.
Oh yeah, I've done all sorts of horrible things, like
Of
nothing.
course, I think everyone has a little bit, maybe not Brickitect. He's too good. He's too good for this
Yeah.
forum. I lied.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
shit.
is actually the part where you spill the beans and tell us all your secrets. Don't worry, it's on the internet. Nobody will find out.
The internet is completely safe, and no one knows about it.
Nope.
No one but us,
It's
which is why
terrible.
it's exactly why we're making a podcast.
Yeah, we're not even recording. Don't worry.
Tell you guys my secret security number, my bank account number, my everything number, and how I bill because I'm fucking awesome. Nope.
So,
Well, I mean,
I'll tell you
let's
my
be honest,
address.
you tell people how you build. I mean, that could be a
I'm
good
actually-
thing.
Well, in this town that I'm building right now, I'm going to have an academy, so I can actually give people good tips and tricks on how to build.
Neato.
That's actually really cool. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be like
that's
a
great.
museum sort of setup. You think?
I have no idea what kind of look I'm going to give the building, but if you guys could give me suggestions, maybe I can look into it.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I was actually just thought about this. Like, it's built kind of like a museum, where like you kind of walk around these like podiums and all that. And like you go to a podium and you click on it, it gives you a little bit of information, like a museum.
Okay.
Can you please make the address of this house you're building 420?
Okay.
Perfect, thank you.
You're welcome.
I want to walk down Sesame Street one day and just find 420 on that street. See what's going on there.
And a running joke among my friends. I live at 1234 Sesame Street, and so it's all like, yes, I was on my do. I was like, oh yeah. I bring up. Have you seen those Bird Strip comics?
I
It's like
have.
it's something
Those
like
are incredible.
absolutely fucked up, but it's hilarious.
Like to this
It's
day,
like,
Ernie's.
there's a whole lot more dead babies in Elmo's room than Elmo's world than I expected. It's like
Well,
that's hilarious.
Wasn't one of them like Ernie's? After 40 years, Ernie still checks the trees for Charlie's.
Yeah. I love the Vietnam flashback ones. That's one of like the stuff that returns every once in a while. That's great.
Yes, it's awesome. Okay, no offense to you veterans. It's okay. We understand.
Yeah, that loads of you on the BROCKRAND forums. Know that for sure.
Like VizJack, for instance.
Wait, did you say
Veteran
piss
Doc
jack?
Trader.
I said VizJack.
Oh god.
A little rude, don't you think?
Hey,
I was
VizJack.
like, my ears have deceived me.
Hey, PissJack. How about we interview you one of these days? See how that goes.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
I want to get Batspot on here, or Rotondo. Either one of them. I want to do it. Yeah.
He's gonna be so sick of our shit.
And
Oh, he's going
get
to
me
be.
back on-
We're gonna get banned if we do that.
Get me.
Go
Get
out
me
in a
on
blaze of
too.
glory. That would become the new thing. Like, you don't form suicide anymore by making a leaving post. You go bad spot to getting on your video and you just dick on him for 2 hours.
Basically.
That would be awesome.
I would love to do that. I mean, for as much as I respect the guy, you know what I mean. But there's so many things that he's said and done, like Yif and Hell, and
Okay, no, that was funny. That was funny as hell.
it's
Let's
just
talk shit.
really funny. I love that one. I love that post.
I'm a furry, and I thought that was funny.
How's hell? Fucking
And then
shit.
I told you, yes. How's that ass taste? I told you to Yif and Hell on my own podcast.
Oh my god, you would be banned, but it would be so worth it. I
It
think.
would be it wouldn't be worth it because I want to stay on here.
Yeah.
No, I just keep making podcasts to make people post them for me. Be amazing.
Eventually, like, everybody who's involved in it gets banned for posting for a banned user.
Of course, that's my plan.
Eventually, you just bring down the whole community. You just ruin it single-handedly by creating videos.
Good lord, that's my destiny.
Better do
The
it.
destiny is real.
My destiny is to destroy the destinies of these other people.
Oh shit. Edgy.
I'm feeling threatened.
Ow, the edge.
The
love-
edge is.
I
the
love
edge
that
is-
image. You know, the Shadow the Hedgehog. It's like, ow, the edge. It's pretty
Uh-huh.
great.
Why do Sonic games exist?
I don't
Like,
know.
Has there been a good one ever?
No.
Okay.
Ever?
No. Let me rephrase that. I bet the originals are probably good. I've never played them myself, but I could only assume that to
I
launch
played a
series,
couple of
it
them
would
and
need to be a
fucking
decent
hated
game.
it.
Wait, Black. I just called you Black. I'm sorry. Brickitect. Brickitect. You know that burp is going on the soundboard, right?
I don't care.
Okay. No, you
It's
guys should
not-
like. I'm gonna get people to give me suggestions of what to rip from my videos to put in the soundboard.
Why did you go on the forums to ask people to put questions they could ask me?
Yeah, I'll do that next time for when I have an actually planned interview. Because I never plan
We went
these.
through like 12 different people trying to figure out who we're gonna interview.
Yeah, I just spontaneously do these. Like I'm just like, hey, dude, want to interview somebody? And they're like, hell no. And I'm like, okay, whatever, we're still doing it. And you know, we just do it. And they're like, I hated that. So, no, they usually don't hate
Yeah,
it. Like,
hopefully this wasn't a completely bad experience for you, by the way.
what? Yeah, are you talking? Wait.
I'm talking to Brickitect. I'm assuming that if you hated making these videos, you wouldn't make them.
Yeah, you wouldn't do this with us right now. You would have quit a little bit ago. After I
Yeah.
said yif and hell.
Yeah, but I just thought that was fucking hilarious.
Oh god. Now we're just talking about our own podcast. So I saw you.
What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Everything.
We're narcissists. At least I am. So I saw you were building like the roof earlier. You're still building the ceiling, but
Yeah.
I saw like you were using these really small cube bricks like on the ceiling, like they're really tiny. Like they're like a quarter of the size of a regular brick. What is that? Like, do you know what add-on that
Are you
is?
talking,
Where
are
to
you
find
talking
it?
about the vertical plates?
That might be it. I don't know. Can you go to where it is? Like what I'm talking about? Those, yeah,
Those?
those. Like what is that?
Those are vertical Those are vertical prints.
Vertical prates. Okay.
Yeah, I suppose for the sake of the people, we should
P-R-I-N-T-S.
Prates. Okay. Well, now we know. You heard it here first, folks. Brickitect is racist towards Asians.
Oh damn.
As is
Okay.
this entire
you're-
podcast because it is titled BROCKRAND.
Yeah, that's a given though. That's okay because everybody's in on it.
It's okay to be
I bet
racist.
there's at least one Asian guy who enjoys these videos. And there's probably an Asian kid on
It's
one.
probably Red Coner because he's very Asian.
Does he?
I don't know why I said that.
No, I mean, okay, I'm gonna stop myself there. I think it's a weird topic of conversation. Start like picking out formers and figuring out what their race is, because I don't know.
I'm pretty
I've
sure
been told
BizJack
that
is like.
alienates people at
That's like
school.
a stock. That's like a thing stalker would do or something.
Yeah.
I'm imagining BizJack as this like Jamaican dude in a tuxedo.
I'm not gonna unremember that. That's
Something
headcanon
you can't-
accepted.
He was
Is that
like,
how you
"Oh,
use that
political
phrase?
opinions, man." Like, just, that was a bad joke. But yeah, it was. I can just see it. Like he's wearing a tuxedo or something. He's just sitting in his left seat. And he's like, I don't know. He's typing on his laptop. I can just see it.
I feel you.
I bet
I
you
don't.
don't.
I also like to feel you in a much more personal way, but that's not what we're really talking about right now.
Thank you,
Oh.
Cheese. Cheese. If I could pronounce the squiggly key, I would say it right now.
Hilda.
I know it's a tilde, but like the sound it makes.
Damn it.
Would it be like
I know you can't
"Blah,"
actually
or
say it
something,
in
like-
Spanish, but I would imagine if it did make a sound, it'd be like a woo or something.
So
Like you know that little face that they do, where it's like the
Yes.
UWU?
Yes, I
You
know
would
it
make
did.
that noise, whatever that noise is.
I can see that. I can see that. It's just like up and down, up and down. It's like that. It's like a wave. You know, in the
I
ocean, in
know what
Jamaica.
you're talking about.
What? We're
I
not
know
talking about anything anymore. This is just random conversation.
Hopefully it's entertaining. Hopefully you guys haven't all left because that'd be a little embarrassing.
Well, actually, we're at about 25 minutes right now. So, what do you guys think is a good time frame?
Uh, I remember in the last video it was like an hour. I feel like that was a bit much.
That was a bit much. So let's. I bet we could end it right here. I think this is good.
Yeah.
All right.
You got something else you want to say? Brickitect?
Anything you want to publicize?
Like what?
Well, I mean, we're interviewing you here. I mean,
upcoming fur festivals or.
Don't get gassed.
Are you
I don't even know.
Okay, you don't go up to like a black person, be all like, yeah, so how about that like fried chicken and Kool-Aid? I mean, you don't do that. You don't do that with furries either. You're like, oh, how's the next furry convention going? It doesn't work that way. That's rude.
there is.
That's what I do. That's what I do. That's me.
There is a new con here in Arizona that I'd actually like to visit.
Okay, well that's neato. Can you announce the address so we can all find you and release chlorine all over the place?
No, because I have no idea
We'll
what
warn
the
you
hell-
beforehand. It'll be okay.
No,
I'm
I'll just
going-
travel to Arizona and I'll just do that. No, okay. Disclaimer: I'm not actually against furries. This is all a joke. Okay.
You're a joke.
I know it's a joke. I know it's a joke. I'm just
Okay. No, I mean for my viewers. You get me?
Yes, I knows. I think.
Okay. You thinks. All right. Well, this is
thinks.
probably a good time to end it here. So yeah, this is the second podcast I've recorded tonight.
Okay.
So, all right, we're probably gonna do a third one in just a little bit. So, yeah, it was pretty good. I enjoyed this. Hopefully, you can come back sometime soon, maybe co-host and such. It's real fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Well,
If you want to go ahead and get a little video of what I'm working on right now, if you want.
Sure. Yeah, I'll stop the recording and then I'll record a little bit of your screen.
Okay.
So, yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later.
Okay. Bye, peeps.
Bye. Recording. Yeah, this is what Brickitect has been building forever and ever.
I've only been building this house for maybe about up to 4 hours now. It's not that much, but
So basically, forever and ever and forever. Forever,
Can't
ever,
hide the
never,
truth from
forever.
us.
what?
You what, mate? No, can you like head outside and like get a good look at the front? for
Okay,
us?
just a sec. I'm gonna add some lights and stuff.
Okay, that's cool. It's cool.
Well, I'm gonna
That's
try.
fine. That's fine, I guess. Okay. No, I'm gonna pause it so we can skip to where your front is. All right, yeah. So this is the front of his house. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. I like it.
It's excellent.
Yeah, it's very Arizona-y like. So it's good.
Not that I've been to Arizona, or that I don't think you've ever been to Arizona either.
I've been to
actually,
Arizona. I've been there.
Oh.
I just
Okay, well
I didn't
should
pay
stop talking
attention to the
about my
architecture.
Well, in any case, this looks like Arizona if I've never seen it before, which I haven't. So I'm convinced.
I like the thatched roof. That's very accurate. I like it. All right, well,
Yay.
yeah, it's pretty good. So that's all for our podcast today. Hope you guys enjoyed my my anti-furry comments and my racism toward Asians. So, or no, rather Cheese's racism toward Asians. But
Oh,
anyway.
excuse me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good God. Okay. All right. Well, that's all for now. Bye.